Hi everyone. It's Lisa. I'm going to do a daily dose, see what's going on today. I've actually been guided to make this, do this reading for a few days, but I've been kind of on like a mini vacation. We went to go see Taylor Swift and it was amazing, but I didn't have any time to do any of this. So I'm excited to bring you the message today. So a couple of things like coming in. So um, there is a new moon with a solar eclipse coming up next week, and something that I've been guided to talk about. Well, I just found out about the I knew the eclipse was coming, but I just found out that it was so close, and then it explained the message that I received. So you may be noticing that, you know, over the last couple of weeks and over the next, like, for a while, like few weeks or whatever, you're going to be getting like clear on what and who should stay. Now, this whole like stepping into, um, I'm hearing the words, the next timeline. It's not so much about like never seeing people again or cutting them off, but it's like your energy, it's like you're seeing truthfully the way you need to show up in this relationship. And it's no longer tolerating anything that's not serving you to the highest good. And that's making a choice for your own self healing and your own self growth. Now, yeah, and laying boundaries, okay? And laying boundaries, setting boundaries, keeping those boundaries, okay? Being a man or woman of, or whatever gender you identify with, of your word, okay? Um, I'm a firm believer in all you got's your name and your word. And what do you want people to think of when they hear your name or you give them your word? So there you go. That pretty much wraps it up, you know? Some people might not give a crap, but you know, it's not that everything that I do, I try to do my best. Like I try to beat the person that I was the day before. You know what I mean? Like I feel like my work is an expression of the kind of person I am. How I, talk to the lady at the grocery store or my server wherever I go at a restaurant or something, how I treat my family, how I treat my kids, how I treat myself. It's like it's an expression of who I am. It represents myself. So um I'm never going to stop trying to like beat me, like be better than the person I was the day before. So um, there's something to that. Like there's a reason why I share my own experience, and so I don't know if because it's not about competition, okay? You and me or others, like we're not in competition, okay? There's enough of everything for everyone, okay? The only thing that needs to happen is you have to get to that place where you're ready to receive it is what you want, because there's enough for me to have it, there's enough for you to have it, there's enough for them to have it, and everybody to have it. We all have our stories to tell. We all have our messages to share. Nobody's greater than anyone else. This is like, as you progress forward in your spiritual journey, because for me, it's all about healing from the inside, okay? It's seeing those parts of you that, need a little bit of love and assistance, okay? Or attention, whatever you want to say. And how I've seen those parts of me is in dealing with others and being put into different situations. Okay. I learned to stop pointing the finger and take a look at all these pointing back at me. Okay. Um, a huge part of growth is taking responsibility for your actions. And it's nobody else's fault. Like, it's nobody else's fault. It ain't them, baby. It just ain't them. So I feel like there's a lot more self-reflection. Okay. Um, yeah. I'm hearing a gratitude list. Maybe you're making gratitude lists, or there's a need to make gratitude lists. Okay. It's extremely helpful to, like, when you don't feel that gratitude in your heart, but you know that you should be grateful, like you're doing better than most, or, or maybe you feel like shit. I know I've been felt like shit plenty of times, and I've made gratitude lists, and because I wasn't feeling grateful here, and so making a list every morning until I actually felt what I was writing down, and not superficially. They say don't be superficial. Okay. It's like, this is about, because it's the lessons. It's the lessons that for real, for me, that I'm most grateful for. Pretty much all my adult life, or all my sober life, really, which has been, over 20 years. I haven't been very lucky in the material world. When I've had money, I've lost it. And I've been very careless with it. I've learned my money lessons in the most extreme of ways. Okay. And so, but I'm grateful for those lessons. I've learned what not to do by first, doing it, and so I'm like, okay, so next time I'm not doing that. I know this doesn't work anymore, and sometimes those lessons might take a few times, but I might even have to repeat the lesson a few times, so there's something here about, like, finding your value in your losses. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing no longer needing to take your grief to the extreme. Okay. All right. So let's see. What's the main energy here for the collective? What's the message here? Ooh, the High Priestess. Yeah. Trusting your intuition. Okay. This is, I'm hearing knowledge revealed. Okay. This is also exposure. I'm hearing, like, there's like some sort of exposure, like maybe like clarity, like something's beginning to be understood. Okay. This is you fully trusting your intuition, really stepping into this energy of, okay, they said esoteric knowledge. Okay. So you could be expanding on that. Okay. I just remembered something here. So this tarot deck is the Guiding Light tarot deck. And if you're interested in it, let me know, because I can get you a discount. But it's a really cool, beautiful deck, and that's what I'm using. So if you're interested in it, just let me know. But it's called the Guiding Light Tarot. Okay, so the High Priestess. Yeah. And here's like the moon. Okay. This is like seeing through illusions. Okay. This is like really getting clear in your truth. All right. Recent past. Temperance. Yeah. See, and again, look at how there's the light where the head is. So it's like the crown chakra. This is your intuition really, like, blasting off, getting erupted. Yeah. And look, this, do you see how the reflection is there? Okay. This is the transformation. Okay. This is the release of who you've been. Okay, this is like the facing of two sides. This is the okay, and I'm also hearing the choice of two realities. Okay, um, the balance between two realities. Okay, this is wow. Okay, this is like what's down here. Ooh, Queen of Swords. Yeah, so the Queen of Swords, she definitely stands in her power with her truth declared is what I'm hearing. And again, like I'm really drawn to how all these cards that we're getting like really taking a focus on crown chakra. Okay, so really tapping into your intuition, taking the time to meditate. Okay, because to be able to make the best choices for yourself and your future, like what this is also about, the two realities of like spirituality and practicality, like what really works, or balancing the two, like how to bring one into the other. Okay, all right, what's to come here? Five of Pentacles. I just heard the release of loss, the release of um, heartache. It's like the release of solitude. Yeah, Judgment. Okay, so I guess like this is, it's like these things, people, places, and things that leave you in this energy of lack. Okay, this is trusting your intuition to guide you towards what's going to bring you the most fruitful abundance, is what I'm hearing. Okay, what's helping? Yeah, see, this is like listening to your heart. This is your emotional fulfillment. It's the 10 of Cups. These cards are like really cool. I've been using them just like for myself for a while now. I've been supposed to be using them, you know, I was, because they gifted me these cards. So um but I've like really been connecting with them, you know, and I really like them. For me, when I'm reading tarot, it's like the cards really, they come to life. It's like a, I don't, they just, they tell their own story. They just start speaking to me. It's really cool. Okay, so this is by like following your emotional bliss. Okay, it's when you're around a certain person or when you're doing something, like do you feel energized from it? Do you get excited? You know what, like yeah, they're saying, does it make you feel like glee? Okay, so I feel like that's for somebody that actually like is like obsessed with glee or like loves watching glee. So it's like that's your show, like you just freaking get into it and own it, because that's what else you're stepping into. Because the high priestess doesn't need anybody to tell her anything. Okay, she's already learned, like she already knows. Right, she's gotten this like hidden knowledge because she's dared to creep where no other has. Okay, because you don't just get to become the high priestess. You become the high priestess because you understand yourself, because you're in touch with like your feelings, your emotions, like you feel, it's like you sense it. It's like all this do you see, like look at this card. This card like truly describes, because you see how she's wearing this cloak, but it also looks like a doorway. Okay, it's like she understands that she controls who enters and leaves her sanctity. That's what I'm hearing. All right, let's see. The star. Look, this is wish fulfillment. This is healing. This is voice, like throat chakra activation. Some of you, There's something about being a speaker. Queen of Wands, yeah. This is you feeling yourself, okay? Really sticking out, because the more that you step into the energy of living your heart's truth, what brings you emotional fulfillment, it's like you just become more and more engaged with your healing. And as you heal, it's like it just builds and builds your confidence. I mean, look at this woman. Like, how sexy is she? And she's rocking this freaking mohawk. Like, it's your own unique expression. Okay, like a mohawk, a spiked mohawk like that is not a typical hairstyle that you see on, well, really anybody. Okay, let alone this woman. But she is freaking rocking it. Okay, and that's that's the energy. Everything that's happening astrologically is really asking you to step into, okay? Whatever's falling apart or breaking away, it's happening for the highest good of all, because that's what we want, right? We want the highest good of all, not just of yourself, okay? This is the highest good of all. What's going to serve the highest purpose? And the more that you look at your different scenarios and situations, because people are dealing with all different things, okay? And because everybody interprets things and understands lessons in different ways, okay? But it's like the more that you just allow yourself to like let go of your tight grip on how you feel it should be. Yeah, see, I feel also like, do you see it's like she's covering, do you see how it's like dark inside her cape? Okay. So maybe there's been like some sort of uncomfortability with your sexuality, or just honoring your, yeah, your sexuality, or um how sexy you are, or like expressing that, like it's like I feel like somebody's like coming out, like 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 I'm coming out, it's like just really stepping into who you are. For some of you, I even heard there's like some kind of like gender reveal. Okay, so I don't know if somebody just found out that they're pregnant. um I also am hearing somebody is transitioning, and so it's like you're letting people know now, becoming more comfortable with like saying like this is who I am. Okay, so like really just owning who you are, because that's what this is saying to me. It's like no longer, it's like she's like gonna like drop the cape and just reveal it all, and it's like turning your back towards any, she looks like she's gonna, yeah, and she's like completely nude underneath her cape. Yeah, I freaking love it. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so it's also guiding you towards what is best to, what is worth your investment. Okay, and it's also becoming more knowledgeable in order to invest. So maybe some of you are um, getting into like stocks and trades or something like that. There's like investing um, in knowledge, about money and your finances. Okay, and this is also about more patience is still needed. Okay, Rome was not built in a day, guys. Okay, I have to remind myself this all the time because I want everything now. Okay, and learning how to slow my roll, has, like, I'm still not good at it, but I've gotten a lot better at it. And, you know, like I don't get like super freaking angry like every 5 seconds anymore, you know, but it's like, that takes practice. That's like how I keep my peace is by like being right here, right where I'm at. What do I always say? Like forever is now. It's like happening right fucking now. This is real life. This is what matters. Do what's in front of you to do. And when it gets overwhelming, you look at your feet. Why? Because it reminds you where you are. And then you take a deep breath, look up, and just do what's in front of you to do. And you repeat that as many times as you need to when your mind starts whirling, okay? This is a big month, okay? But it's not going to be easy. But anything that's worth having is worth fucking fighting for, is worth doing the work for. All right, is there anything else we need to know here out of this deck? Yeah, Two of Wands, see? This is the action. This is the choice. And again, look at that crown, right? This is being gifted something too. They just showed this to me as like, this is the sun. So get outside, okay? The sun is like really, it's like DNA upgrades. It's like, it's, it's healing your DNA. Like, do you see it? It's like, do you see how like the back is all lit up with red? Like you can see it. It's like penetrating. It's healing. Get outside. I know they tell you like use sunscreen and everything, and use sunscreen if that's what feels right for you. But the sun is not this is my opinion. This is my belief. Like the sun is more healing than it is here to kill you. Okay. So yeah, judgment. Okay. It's like, where are you going to stay? Are you going to stay, you know, stuck in this murky depths of your, they're showing me like somebody like feeling sorry for themselves and like there's a like sucking your thumb like a baby. Okay. But I got to be talked to like that. All right. Like I take it from my guides and I take it from people that I respect. Okay. But like, so I don't know. Some of you need to like hear it straight. All right. And it's like, yeah, they said, get off the cross. We need the wood. Okay. So maybe it's time to like have a look at whatever it is that you're carrying around. And is it still worth it? Is it like you are the one that can change this? So it's making that choice. Like, are you going to rise above and like, because I also feel like somebody is like, it's like unexpressed emotion. Okay. And it's like holding them down. It's like got them very emotional. So let's see, because water represents emotion, and it's, that water was black. Yeah, see? 10 of Pentacles. We got the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. So this is what you're laying foundations for your future, okay? Because the 10 of Pentacles is your future, okay? The 10 of Pentacles is having it all, you know? It's the partner, it's or wife or husband or whatever, and you know, your kids and your finances in order and your house and like planning for the future. Okay. Yeah. Planning for the future. And see, like this Queen of Wands is like looking straight at this 10 of Pentacles. Like that's what you're after. This is where the focus is going after what's going to bring you this, you know, wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. But it's like, it doesn't just like come to you on a silver platter. It's like, at least nothing like, all I can speak is from my experience, okay? Yeah, I'm getting messages for you guys, but like when it's not just like easy peasy, like, oh, you got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, so that means like you're gonna get it. No, like you gotta fucking work, okay? There's something also here about receiving, because the Queen of Wands attracts. she's not controlling, okay? The Queen of Wands allows. So there's something here as well about stepping into that energy and allowing, yeah, the universe, they said the universal magic to unfold, okay? Yeah, see? This is you and another, this is you working with the universe, with the divine, with the creator. It's like creating something new. But it's like the 3 to the 10 of Pentacles. So some of you may even be really like have like an increase in your finances, okay? Um, I'm also hearing like an overnight success. Somebody like, so something, yeah, may go viral. Let's see. What is the lesson? What do we need to know here? What does the collective need to know? Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Exactly. That's what I was saying before. It's like, what are you doing? Like, pay attention to how you feel while you're in the midst of doing something. If you're doing something and like you just feel like drained or lethargic, like you just don't want to be there, like that's not the thing for you. Okay? And I'm not saying like up and quit your job or up and like walk out of a relationship. It's like, but it's time to start thinking about, how can I implement changes into my life? What do I have to do so that I can feel this happiness? Because we are in control of our own happiness. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Boom, pal. That's what I said as well. Be grateful for those lessons, man. I'm serious. Be great. I have gotten some of my most challenging experiences in my life have taught me the most beautiful of lessons, but I had to freaking experience it and go through it and like really be, I've had my moments. Like God and I have gone at it, I've flicked him off, I've told him to fuck off, everything, and but the bottom line is, no matter what, when I'm going through it and when it all boils down to it, I'm always standing alone, and he's the only one that never has left. So I know this now because it's happened so many times. So I start asking for the lesson like right away. And sometimes I pay attention, and sometimes I just like to, I'm a glutton for punishment. That's the words they just used for me. All right. Give me one more card here. Practice compassion. Yeah. So there's a lot of forgiveness coming in, forgiveness towards self. Okay. See things from a different perspective. Yeah. By shifting your focus, I'm hearing me, 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 me. Some of you need to shift your focus from you. And the best way to get out of your like self-centeredness is to help others. Okay. So, and don't brag about it either. All right. Just freaking help somebody. And that's that. Okay. Just saying. All right. And some of you, it's time to help yourself because you've done enough. Like for now, like it's like you've been focused on everybody else and helping everybody else. It's your time to heal and let yourself shine and just be kind to yourself. Like give your love to yourself. Okay. So it's a very healing time. It's a very energetic time. It's also like very tumultuous. It's like all kinds of stuff is happening. But you can move through this with grace and ease if you get on your knees. That's what, like, and pray. Like I told you, I love my guides. They talk to me in rhyme sometimes, and I just freaking love it. Anyway, so meditate, pray, whatever it is to expand your consciousness and your connection to your higher power, whatever you choose to fill in the blank with there, okay? And this is the time to do it, all right? Because they want you to receive your blessings, okay? But they ain't coming on silver platters, all right? Just so you know, you got to work. All right, guys, I love you. I am going to do the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine energy reading right after this. So look for that. And if anyone's interested in personal reading, all my information is in the description box. Bye, guys.